I have a pretty doable idea today that I want to pressure test using AI to see if my business idea has legs. Now, it's not like my other ideas, which have been really crazy or far out. It's actually very, very doable. So I'd be surprised if this one doesn't have legs, but we're going to test it. If you're new to the show, this is where we test ideas that we entrepreneurs have all the time, like in the shower, in the middle of the night. And we tend to go to ChatGPT to figure out if this idea has legs. And unfortunately, ChatGPT is conditioned to make us feel good about ourselves and every idea that we have. So not the greatest true BFF. So we're going to use heyLevi's product playbooks instead to pressure test each of our ideas. So let's go. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do here in heyLevi's product playbooks is create a quick product playbook for this. Now, I'm thinking about calling this idea the In My Zone Cafe. And this is basically a cafe where people like me, sometimes who just want to go somewhere to be left alone. We don't want anyone looking at us. We don't want baristas that are going to greet us. We just kind of want to be in our zone because usually in my creative zone and I want to go to someplace like Starbucks. Most people will leave you alone, but you'll always have people who smile. They're all nice, right? Sometimes I just want to go to a place where other people just like me, we're all good people. We just don't want to be nice to anyone because we're so in our heads that we can't be bothered looking at anyone or saying hi. So not a crazy idea, I would say, but I'm going to call it the In My Zone Cafe. A cafe where introverts can pay extra to be left completely alone. No small talk, no smiling baristas, just headphones, coffee, and complete peace. All right, so I have my name, I have a description. Now this, as usual, is pulling in automatically the actual customer avatar that my brand serves. But because this idea has nothing at all to do with what my brand or my business actually do, I'm going to delete that and I'm going to give it a new audience that's specific for this. Introverts, working professionals, creatives, anybody who wants to go to a cafe to get some peace and quiet and be left alone. They just want to take their headphones. They want to take their coffee. They don't want anyone even smiling at them, let alone talking to them. Not even the baristas. They just want to be left alone. All right. And now I'm going to let heyLevi create a customer avatar for me. So it's going to identify who would possibly be interested enough to actually pay for this. So a potential buyer. In this case, we're looking for a potential customer for the cafe. And we're going to have a customer avatar that we can call and tell them about our cool little cafe idea and see how that goes. All right, so I have my customer avatar here, but a little hard to read like that. So I'm going to save it. So it shows me my product playbook so far. Now it's given me an alert saying I haven't finished my product playbook. We want to ignore that because when we're really serious about launching this offer or this product, or in this case, this cafe, we can come back in here and go deeper into the positioning and the market strategy and the elevator pitches and all of that. So for now, we're just going to pressure test this using our customer avatar. So we have Sam here. We're going to ignore the demographic because that's not super important at this stage. But we want to know what his deepest struggles and fears are. Like, why would he come to a cafe like this? He often says he's just tired of people always wanting something from me and that even grabbing a coffee can feel like another social obligation. This sounds like my husband, for those of you that actually know my husband. He worries about never really getting time to turn my brain off and he feels anxious. This is funny because I actually want to go to a cafe like this to turn my brain on and not have somebody interrupt my thoughts. But I can see how my husband would actually be like Sam. He would want to just turn his brain off and not have anyone talk to him. Feels anxious when he can't find a place to just zone out. His biggest fear is burning out because he can't ever get real time to himself. Okay, all right. He's always dreading being forced into awkward small talk. I swear this is my husband. Inner dialogue. This is the other part that we want to look at this early pressure testing phase. So I'm just so drained after work. I wish I could just disappear for an hour. No questions, no stares, not anything. Just a corner, my coffee, and my playlist. Every time I walk into a normal cafe, it's like I have to brace myself for someone to talk to me. I don't want to be rude, but I just want to be left alone. I'm not antisocial. I just need to recharge. I get that. Okay, so I think we know enough about him. Let's see if he would be interested in visiting our cafe.
Hello, who is this?
Hi, Sam. My name's Raheen, and I have a cafe that I wanted to tell you about really quick. Is this a good time?
A cafe? Look, I'm kind of swamped with work right now. What's so special about it?
What's special about it is that I heard from a common friend that you are one of those people who just likes a place to go zone out after work. And we have a cafe that we're opening this week that I wanted to invite you to. And it's a place which is called the Zone Out Cafe, which means nobody's going to bother you, not even the baristas talk to you. Nobody's rude, but no one's going to be trying to make conversation with you. What do you think?
So it's actually called the Zone Out Cafe, and the baristas won't try to chat me.
Exactly. Yeah. They won't even try and talk to you. They'll make your coffee. They'll ask you questions about your coffee to make sure that they're getting it right if they need to. But that's it. They're not going to be like, how's your day going? And oh, that's a cold sweater and nothing like that.
All right, I'm listening. Where is this place? And what kind of coffee do you serve?
It's actually in your neighborhood. Again, a friend of mine told me whereabouts you live, and we're actually in the same neighborhood, which is why I'm giving you a call. It's down the street from you on Sesame Street, and it is opening to the public this Friday. So it opens at 11 a.m., and we'd love for you to swing by.
Sesame Street, huh? Okay, that's close enough. But you didn't answer my question about the coffee. Is it just regular stuff, or do you have like, special blends or something?
We have a ton of special blends, so definitely come check us out. We have actually a lot more variety than Starbucks as well. So you'll definitely find something that you love, and it'll be handmade and handcrafted just for you.
Okay, handmade, you say? All right, you've got my attention. I might just swing by on Friday, 11 a.m., right? I'll try to be invisible.
Awesome. And I'd love to hear how that goes. So we'll be open from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So please feel free to come by anytime within those hours. And I can't wait to see you there.
All right, cool. Thanks for the heads up. I got to get back to work now, but maybe I'll see you Friday.
Sounds good. Bye, Sam. I think that was by far the easiest idea that I've ever pressure tested. That was such a no-brainer. I think it's great. I definitely think it has legs. I would probably go further on this specific product playbook. So just so you know, what I would do here is I would actually go back into this and I would try and create 3 different customer avatars because you want a variety of people who are going to come in here, right? So a cafe isn't just for one kind of person. It's really for a group of different kinds of people. So what I would do here is go ahead and create 3 customer avatars next, and then pressure test this in exactly the same way with all 3 of them to see what kind of questions come up. And I honestly think this is a great idea. What do you guys think?